Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International. Here is your daily technical analysis of energy futures. I'll start with ICE Brent crude oil futures. A key reversal down yesterday, a really significant one, not only because it was the lowest low, or low close since May, but because it breached the lower trend line, currently at 67.66, of the juvenile descending triangle formed since early July. We are very possibly on the verge of a large move lower, unless of course this is a false break. The only issue is whether the requisite number of touches for the descending triangle are or are not done. I'm still thinking that one over, but in the meantime it might be worth looking at some possible targets on the downside, even if it is a breach rather than a break of the lower trend line. So far today, a lower open, significantly below the lower trend line, and an immediate move further down. I'm minded now to place some potential targets for the downside because we opened and stayed below the lower trend line, and because we could be on for a bearish open long black Mariposa, maybe even a bearish open and close long black Mariposa right now. Initial target X would be in the 62.55 area, whilst the secondary target X1 would be in the 57.45 area. Now target X is below the rapidly rising long moving average, currently 63.64, which is the next significant dynamic support. ICE gas oil futures. Yet another day yesterday with another odd but hugely significant pattern. This time it was a key reversal down, even though it was also a second lower bullish white soldier, and interestingly it may also be seen as an indecisive spinning top. It's one hell of a mixed up market. Prices dipped below the slowly rising medium moving average, currently 568.75. The important 50% Fibonacci line of the June 2014 to April 2020 move at 562.75, and halted finally at the lower trend line of the July to date juvenile sideways triangle, currently at 557.5. However, the market failed to close below any of them. A curious feature that on top of all the other features. It is all, as I said earlier this week and last week as well, the main driver here is this testing down to the combination of the 50% Fibonacci line, the June 2014 to April 2020 move at 562.75, along with the slowly rising medium moving average. Further attempts lower will likely prompt target levels for the sideways triangle. So far today, a hugely significant lower open now, below the medium moving average and the 50% Fibonacci line, barely over the lower trend line. Since then, prices have pierced the lower trend line and were the lowest since May, and prompted me to place an initial target X in the 534 even area, the same as the first Fibonacci support below, and a secondary target X1 in the 491.75 area. Interestingly, the first target is above the rising long moving average, currently 514.25, whilst the second target is below it. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.